Hi everyone, today we're going to take a look at the Marvel Mafex 268 Scarlet Spider, and this is the version 2.0. And I gotta tell you guys, it has some great upgrades from the previous version, and I just can't wait to show you what those are. So let's get started and get this guy out of the box. And before I start this video, I want to thank Hobby Genki for helping me out get the Scarlet Spider figure. Again, check out their website, hobbygenki.com, and you get any imports from Japan, SS Figuarts, Mafex, and what more. So check them out, hobbygenki.com. For accessories, we have 5 sets of hands and an extra set of feet, and those come with magnets. Also, I think the one on the top here, this set of hands also have magnets, and that's for you to put it on a metallic surface such as your fridge. That way you can hang your Spider-Man if you want to, you have that option. And then we have 3 head plates, or not head plates, I'm sorry, but heads. Again, I'm so used to doing SH3Rs that it's just, face plates. They don't usually give you heads. So you have 3 heads with 3 different unique expressions. So you have plenty of options for you to, set up this Spider-Man for any type of toy photography. Then we have his spider webs, and honestly, it's a nice addition to the figure, but honestly, myself personally, I don't use them because they're so flimsy. I don't know, they're just so weak. I broke a couple ones before from my other figures, but the option is there for you to use, and you can take it. If you want to use them, go for it. If you don't, just put them back in the box. But at least Mafex will give you more options than any other figure line. And at last, we have the standard Mafex stand, which is quite nice too. Not even SH3Rs will give you a stand like this on their regular releases. So this is a nice addition as well for you to use it for your Spider-Man. The Scarlet Spider version 2 has plenty of updates. I would say that the shading is one of them that is more visible. And I'm gonna put the first version on the left. As you can see, the left one has a more vibrant red, which honestly, it doesn't bother me. I really like this clean look, but I know a lot of people said that this one looks better, like more comic accurate because of the shading and like the darker reds. I'm not familiar with the comic itself, I gotta be honest to you guys. But yeah, if you wanna have either one, you won't go wrong. Also, the difference in the jackets or the hoodie, the one on the right has the logo even bigger than the one on the left. Actually, the one on the left has it on the left side corner of the hoodie, which is, it looks small. It looks fine. I don't mind. And then on the back, you get to see a bigger logo of the Spider-Man logo, and on the left you don't have anything. So if people want to go for this one or this one, you have options now. Also, the difference on the belt, there you go, the belt. See, my English is broken today, huh? It's different too. It has, you can tell right away. The differences is the color and the belt buckle. It's different as well. Also, the one on the pockets on by the feet or by the boot, they're different as well. They're actually lighter on the right than on the left. Again, 2 options. You can have whatever you want. I know this is fairly new, and this one was released about 3 or 2 years ago. I don't know if they have done a restock of this one. I'm not sure. Maybe I need to look it up. But either one, whatever you like, I think you won't go wrong with any of these 2. They have similar accessories, and the only differences are, like I said, the hoodie and the shading on the body. For articulation, if you have the first version, you're probably familiar with it, but this is for the people that don't have any of the versions whatsoever, and they're pretty new to Mafex. So here we go. Articulation wise, we have a double ball peg on the neck and head, and we can rotate all the way, can tilt, and can also go down this far and look up this far as well. There's also articulation on the bottom of the neck too as well. If you don't see it, it's there, but you have the hoodie, so you won't be able to see it. But talking about the hoodie, it has some wires in this part of the hood. That way you can actually pose it with the hood up and it doesn't look like all bunched up. It actually has wire in this area around here, and that's how awesome it looks with the hoodie. And also the shade actually makes more sense with the shading on the face, how, you know, when you put in the hoodie, like it just looks pretty badass, I would say. What do you guys think? Then we have the butterfly, and it's decent. It's actually well, never mind. I think it's actually pretty good. I would say it's better than other Spider-Mans, but probably every single Spider-Man has the same butterfly articulation. It's just like when I was like playing with it a few minutes ago, it just didn't go all the way through, like all the way to the front like I just did. But it seems like it's, you know, has better range. So I take it back. It's a great butterfly articulation. Then we have bicep swivel, which is pretty standard. Then bent on the elbow, which goes this far. And also it has some like a wrist hinge. And the thing I have issues with is that it doesn't rotate as smoothly as the other joints. So be careful if you have this figure and if you have issues trying to rotate this joint right here. Make sure that just, you know, heat it up or do something, you know, like with some silicone oil or shock oil. That way you don't break it, because I try to move it around myself and it was really hard. I end up not messing around with it just because I don't want to break my brand new figure. Then for the ab crunch, we go this far. You can go bend this much and bend back all this way. Again, since it's a soft goods hoodie, it won't get on the way. I mean, most of the time it won't. So you're gonna be good, even if, you know, that's how much I can push it. And also the belt itself is the one getting on the way, because it has those like gadgets hanging on the side, or I don't know what to call it, just you know, those tubes. I would say that's where he keeps his spider web or something. But again, that's the only thing that gets on the way of pushing that articulation even further. Then the waist rotates about this much and this much to the other side. And I'm not gonna push it more, because it seems like the more I push it, the belt just gets loose, and I don't wanna break this area here. So that's as much as I'm gonna push it as far as like articulation. I wanted to do all the way like 360, but it seems like the belt is the one thing that it's not letting me do that. Next, we have the drop down feet or legs. Feet, I mean the feet are right here. I'm talking about the legs, which is pretty standard for Mafex. Although I have this problem with the Mafex, and that's probably a personal thing. I like how the thigh cut that Marvel Legends and the SH figures have, and for Mafex they don't have it. I mean, they have articulation right about this area here, where you can do the swivel as well. But it's just, I don't know, I feel like it's limiting to something. Perhaps I'm wrong. Perhaps it's just, you know, it's just me complaining about it. But honestly, I mean, that's something that I wish Mafex would do. But I'm sure they will never gonna do it, because they won't break the aesthetic of because that will break the aesthetic of the figure if, you know, if a lot of people want it like almost comic accurate per se. Okay. But you know, that's a personal thing. It's up to you guys. What do you guys think? Would you rather have a die cut, or what do you call it, a thigh cut, or just have it the way it is for Mafex? Let me know down in the comments. Then we have bent on the knee, which go this far. It won't touch I mean, it could touch his butt. Again, it's not necessary. I mean, he's pretty flexible already, so that's not a necessary for me. I'm just gonna show you how far it goes. And that's how far it goes up, even getting that drop down leg. That's how much it's gonna go. So you're gonna get those awesome Spider-Man poses that you've seen on Instagram or YouTube. So there you go. And then we have the boot rotation and rocker, and on a hinge. I've said so many things, but what it does is pretty much it goes up. I mean, it goes up and it goes down, and it rotates too, it rocks, and that's about it. You know, that you have plenty of articulation in the feet to be able to pose it for those awesome Spider-Man poses, like I said before. And also at last we have the toe hinge, which is again a standard thing for Mafex, and something that I would say every single figure above $30 should have. And I'm talking about Marvel Legends, because those are the guys who actually like charging more, and they're always missing this thing. But that's for a different video and a different rant, okay? And for the last part of the video, we're gonna have some size comparisons, and let's start with Spider-Man 2099. And I will have to say, you guys, that this is my favorite Spider-Man in the Mafex line. For obvious reasons. I just like how the design of this figure and the design of this character. Again, it's a different Spider-Man from a different, timeline, and I really like him. And then we have the vanilla Spider-Man. I said vanilla because this is kind of like the standard. It's just like it's the standard representation of Spider-Man, and I really love it. It's a Mafex, and it's actually the more inexpensive, the cheaper one of all of the Spider-Mans. I think this guy cost me about 40-50 bucks. It's not a City Toys, by the way. It's actually a genuine Mafex figure. So there you have it. This, if you want the aesthetic of the Spider-Man, this is it for now, until SH Figuarts releases their Gameverse version, which looks freaking awesome too. Since I mentioned City Toys, let's have one of those figures. Here's the Symbiote Spider-Man from City Toys. And as you can see, City Toys uses a smaller scale, and it's just a tiny difference. I mean, you're gonna see it in the video. You can actually see it right now. It's just how tall this is compared to the City Toys. So then again, this guy cost me about $22, $25. Back in, I don't know, 2 years ago, 1 year ago, I don't remember, but it's very inexpensive figure that you can use for any other like toy photography. If you're gonna do something with like fireworks or something with your toy photography, and you don't want to damage the original one, you can definitely just use the City Toys. And again, it's just gonna cost a fraction of what the Mafex cost, which is about $120 right now in the resale market. Next, we have the version 1 Scarlet Spider, and this is a genuine Mafex. As you can tell, it's because of the height, and I showed it before in the video, and he looks really good. Like, I would say that either one, you won't go wrong. I mean, personally, I like the vibrant reds on this one, but a lot of people like the shading of this one as well. Again, I don't have a favorite, or I don't know, maybe it's really hard, it just depends on your taste. I mean, some people are gonna lean towards this one because of all the shading and probably the bigger logos on the hoodie, but either one, you won't go wrong. So you have options, and options are really good. And at very last, we have the SH Figuarts No Way Home Spider-Man, which again, SH Figuarts, it's a smaller scale than the Mafex. And also we have the Marvel Legends Scarlet Spider, which is actually, out of the three, or out of these two, I like them. I like the Marvel Legends. I like the I don't know, I just like the body itself. It just, I don't know, I like to see more muscles. I like the thigh cut that he has for better articulation. Again, it also cost me about a fraction of what this guy cost me. I think this one was running for $26 back in 2004, 2003-ish. I don't remember. It's been a while since I got this guy. And he's my favorite Scarlet, regardless of, I mean, I have the two Mafex and I still go back to this guy. I actually bought like 3 of these. I have 2 in the box and this one for display, because that's how much I love this design for the Marvel Legends. Again, it's very inexpensive, and hopefully they're gonna re-release them again. It's in the retro carb packaging, so hopefully within a few months they'll be able to re-release them again. And perhaps I'll suggest you to pick this one up instead of this one. But I know the video is about this guy here. So again, you have options, and options are good for you. Final thoughts about the Scarlet Spider. I would say, you know, it's pretty good. It's really good, and this is your second chance to get this version of Spider-Man. I know he's a clone in the comics. I mean, and if I'm wrong, please correct me in the comment section. But yeah, I like the whole upgrade or the different look that they did, which is, you know, shading and the different belt and the bigger graphics in the hoodie compared to the first version. And it just, and a lot of people have saying, because, you know, by the time you see this video, I already released a reel on my Instagram, and a lot of people said that this guy looks finished compared to the first version. So I leave that up to you if you think that way or not. But again, I like the colors of the Marvel Legends, which are the same as the B version, except for the hoodie. The hoodie is the same as this guy, except, you know, it's not soft goods, it's actual plastic, and he's my favorite one. So but this one is great for what it is, and if you are a fan of this character, you should definitely get this guy right now before it goes out of stock or before he picks up on price, because again, Mafex figures do go up in price once, you know, they become popular. So I'll leave that up to you. Again, I hope you like this video. This was a quick unboxing, and I will call a review of Scarlet Spider. And again, if you have any questions, please let me know down in the comments. Like I said, if you like to support this channel, please leave a like, comment, and yeah, subscribe if you like this kind of videos. Again, I'm trying to be more consistent with my long videos. So yeah, there you have it, Mafex Scarlet Spider. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time.